Hey guys, I forgot to mention two things in my videos. I decided to tell them in this video, so let's get to it. The first thing is that I forgot to tell you why the slime block is called a bouncy boy. I told you it's a bouncy boy, but I didn't really say why I call it that. It's not really called that, but I call it that. It's because when you jump on a slime block, you bounce off quite a few blocks. That's why I called it a bouncy boy. So you can see you bounce on and off, and if you crouch, you will immediately stop bouncing on and off. Although you will take damage if you crouch. If you're like really high, you will take damage and you may die. The next thing is the copper blocks. I forgot to tell you like the mechanics for them, like how do they oxidize and how do they go into like older ages. So you see, first things first, the copper block has 4 stages of oxidization. The first one is the normal one, the second one is the, I think, exposed copper, the third one is the weathered, and the last one is the oxidized copper. Each stage of a copper, as the time goes by, as the ticking happens, it will age older and older. And if you want to stop that, all you gotta do is to use a honeycomb. And if I use a honeycomb right now, as you can see, it plays a little bit of a particle, yellow orangey particle. That it means that your copper blocks have wax on, so they cannot age or get into any other stage. Like this block is not going to transform into this one, or this one is not going to into this one because there are wax. But if I just take this off, as you can see, it shows a white particle, means that the wax is off. So by the time goes by, these copper blocks will age. I think every world's ticking speed is like 3. So if you lay out these normal copper blocks out in the like open, they will start to age into older ages. And if you want to bring them back like a level before them, like you wanted all your oxidized copper into the weather copper, all you gotta do is to use an axe again to bring it back to any stage that you want it to be. The next thing is that if you want them to age old like faster, you got to remember that you need to put them in a 4x4 space. So yeah, like there should be like a 4-place gap between each copper block so that it would age way much faster than it does if you just place them like right next to each other. So as you can see here, all these copper blocks that were spaced out 4 blocks, except for these 2, I guess they had like 3, so I had to wait longer for those. But as you can see, these that were like so close to each other, they have not really oxidized much, but these blocks that had the space between them, they have oxidized perfectly. More tutorials are going to be on the channel very soon, so don't forget to subscribe and make sure to turn on the notification bell so you won't know when I upload the next video. Have a good one everyone, and goodbye.